Because Alaska is absolutely huge and it's got a tiny population of about 700,000 people, the cities and the towns of Alaska are spread throughout the state and are all very, very different. Anchorage is the most populated city in Alaska. It's got a population of about 300,000, and that's about over 40% of the whole population of Alaska. Although Anchorage is the most populated city and also is actually one of the most accessible cities, it's not the capital. Do you know it's the capital? Being such a populated place, I thought that it would be quite busy, but in reality it's absolutely not busy at all. You can really walk around the city and see very few people, and it's a really pretty city with lots of flowers and just a lovely relaxed atmosphere. There are walks and cycle routes around about the city, and here this is where sort of Alaska, you know you're in Alaska because you can be cycling along, and at the side of the cycle road you find a moose eating lunch or dinner grass, so that was really quite amazing to see, and I have to admit I spent quite a lot of time looking at the moose, as you can see here, and thoroughly enjoying just being so close to these lovely animals. Anchorage also has lots of nice restaurants that you can eat in, and it's also known as a cultural centre, so it's a place that I certainly would definitely recommend going to visit if you're in Alaska. Anchorage is also the gateway to some spectacular train rides through Alaska, and I will be posting a video of that at some point in the not too distant future. Homer is a small city on the Kenai Peninsula. It sees itself as a bit of a hippie environment, and there are several interesting houses and artefacts in the city. We actually went to a music concert in Homer, and I also went kayaking, but I don't have any film of me kayaking because basically all you'd have got if I'd added that was basically my arms because of the way that I positioned my GoPro. Just along the road is Homer Spit, and that's where you go if you want to go kayaking. Whittier must be one of the weirdest towns in Alaska. It has a population of about 200, and 75 to 80% of them live in that building that you've just seen. It was actually built or developed to accommodate World War II and the Cold War, because it's basically surrounded by mountains and it's misty all the time, which means it's very difficult to see it and stuff. It's really safe.